Hey, it's Dr. Dawn. It's Monday night. It's 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everyone is coming on in this chat because we want to chat it up. I took last Monday off, so I am back. I am refreshed. I am ready for tonight's topic. The question is, are you ready? If you're not, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to get what you need and come on back so we can get started and get into this topic. I'll see you in 30. Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Dawn. Hi, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. It's Mystical Monday. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hello, I'm back. Hey, I'm looking over here on TikTok, looking at these people come on in the room over there. Hey, YouTube, I'm back. I took a week off, had to do a little something, got a little tan, got myself together. Got one of my wonderful family members visiting me. Love, love, love her to death. My little baby cousin. She kept me busy last Monday, honey. We was in water parks doing all that stuff. I was tired. I thought I could do all that, then come and do Mystical Monday. No, y'all can't do it. Can't do it. Something had to sacrifice last Monday. Had to be y'all. But I'm back. I'm back, back, back. How everybody doing tonight? Y'all come on in this chat. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, we got a lot going on the planet, as always. The thing is, or the question is, what are y'all tuning into? What y'all tuning into? What y'all antennas picking up on the horizon? Y'all frequencies, y'all signals. What signal are you transmitting right now here on the planet? Because see, what you transmit now is what's coming in. Y'all are a part of this collective shift on the planet. Whether y'all realize it or not, y'all are playing an active role in what's going on here on this planet. Ooh, thank you. Somebody say on TikTok, on YouTube, your skin is radiating. Okay, y'all, it's radiating. I like that. I'll take it. Yeah, I didn't even get to freshen myself up a little bit before the live. So if I look a little disheveled, y'all just ignore it. I still got my baby cousin here, so she working me. She working me. Um, yeah, so hello, good to see you too. Good to see you. Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. Y'all I only missed a week, but that's okay. Y'all missed me, right? I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. So you all know we were talking about a little bit last time about y'all being hidden in plain sight, but now y'all coming out. I told y'all on some of my social media platforms, I say, you know what? Let's differentiate between awakened and chosen. Let's go ahead and do that now because I've never done it before. I used to in my older reality or in the reality that I collapsed. I used to be like, everybody's chosen. We're all part of source. We're all here to create and evolve the planet. That's what I used to say, y'all, in my old reality. I don't say that no more, y'all, because everybody ain't chosen. Everybody ain't here to evolve the planet. The new me, the new timeline version of me in this new reality say, girl, no, everybody ain't chosen. You better let go of that. That was attached to your fear of what not being liked or being misunderstood or being considered controversial. That's why you said all that stuff before, because you was operating from a place of fear. You ain't in that no more. You in a different energy. So you better come on and tell the people everybody ain't chosen. So I'm gonna start out telling y'all everybody ain't chosen. Ha ha. We wanted to be politically correct before, right? We wanted to say what we thought everybody wanted to hear, right? We wanted to say what we thought would let everybody be aligned in the same frequency of love, light, and joy and peace. So that's what you say. We're all chosen. But are we? Not. Per me, per my experience, per my awareness, level of awareness. Okay? Okay. Leaky say, I swear I used to think the same way. Okay, you did too. Yeah, see, I think we all go through that as we are stripping away the old conditioned belief system. That's how we do it. Right. Now, tonight we're gonna talk about how we're being watched. Who's being watched? The chosen are being watched. The awakened ones are being watched. But where y'all think the emphasis is really being placed on? It's being placed on the ones that's chosen, the ones that's here that's coming to shake up and disrupt. Baby, they watching. They're watching. Your light is bringing attention to you. Chosen ones, y'all. I told y'all can't hide. But now the light is radiating so brightly that you are marked, baby. You got a mark on you. It says chosen one. Probably say CO on us, baby. We probably got initials CO. Probably do. It is now, y'all, chosen ones, more imperative than ever that you guys maintain your assignments. Okay. Because not everyone is marked. And for those of you who are marked, you are on divine assignment. And I want to reemphasize the importance of staying in your assignment in this moment. Okay. Y'all got to stay in it because a lot of y'all are teeter tottering. We got one of my clients that I had today to thank for this entire topic we're talking about tonight because I said, okay, Spirit, I need a topic. And she came up on my roster to be seen today. And baby, did I get the topic through her, Just want to give her that shout out. Um, it's imperative now more than ever, you guys, that you stay on your assignments because you have kind of wiggle woggled before in the past because you were not aware to the magnitude that you were going to be used and that your service was going to be needed. A lot of you right now are feeling as if you are not being seen or heard by source, by the divine, by the universe. Okay. We talked a little bit about how you're not being ignored. Things are just shifting and getting placed so that you can walk this walk that you came here to do. Okay. But the thing about it is that while that is happening, things that are happening around you appear to be showing you the opposite of who you are. A lot of your assignments are placing you guys in places where you don't feel you belong. Okay? So I got people who are now homeless and they going, wait a minute. If I'm on assignment, how can I operate without a roof over my head? Well, you got a roof over your head, but it ain't where you want to be. Okay. I got some people who are saying, well, wait a minute, I'm on assignment, but how can I be on assignment when I'm in need? Financially or physically. You guys are questioning your assignments now because you are feeling as if you are one of the beings that is in the masses of the collective that needs help. So you're going, I can't do my job. I can't do what I came here to do if I'm still in a place of being worried about how my needs are going to be met. Guess what? Source says, ding, 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 ding. And that's why you're in it. See, I can't have you serving, representing, working for me and representing the divine, and you still holding that within you that represents an old conditioned belief. And that is the fear of lack, scarcity, being without. You still holding it. You say, but wait a minute, Dawn, we're going to hold it to a certain extent as long as we're here. You shall and you will. But you must know how to regroup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, y'all. I got removed from TikTok. Look at that. They done removed it. Now, I didn't get it say misinformation, y'all. It done got removed on TikTok for misinformation. Ooh, look at what they doing, y'all. No, I don't agree with that decision. Ooh, y'all, wait a minute. Let me submit this to TikTok. Let me submit it. Because see, they say, do you agree with this? No, I don't. I'm getting ready to peel it. Let me put a peel right here with y'all on live. Let me submit that. Now it's under review. My TikTokers done got cut off. Look at that. Child. Look how they doing. Now I'm getting ready to give y'all some information that they don't want y'all to have. And that is what we're talking about tonight. How you guys are being watched, not just by the divine, but the lower dimensional energies as well. And look at how they done got me. That's okay. It's all right because my TikTokers know I'm live on YouTube. Come on over. We're going to make lemons out of lemonade. Let's hope they come on over here. Y'all, this getting real. This getting real. Wow, 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 wow. I can't, y'all. Let me get back. Let me get back on track. I'm getting ready to try to go live again. It say live access suspended until July 7th. Y'all, when is July 7th? Child, that's next week, ain't it? Next Monday. Oh, y'all. Thank you for coming from TikTok. They can't stop us. Come on over here. They cannot stop us. They know what we getting ready to talk about. Y'all, I just said your light is bringing attention to you. Didn't I say that? If y'all like bringing attention, and mine is too, we better get ready because this is going to be the norm for us. We're marked. It's okay. It's all right. Let's keep going. We are no longer hidden, but y'all feeling as if you are. As you can see, we are not, baby. We are out and we are shining bright, and they know we mean business. Okay. I want y'all to understand, even though you are being displaced, even though you are being put in positions where you feel like you don't got no protection, you don't got no backing, and you don't have any coverage. Y'all understand you continue to be divinely protected in your purpose. Your purpose is to be clarified. You're going to clarify information, you're going to specify, and you're going to align the masses. You are being refined right now. You got to understand that. If you are in a position where you feel as if you are being left alone, y'all are not alone. Don't ever let the darkness or the lower frequency make you feel as such. You are never alone. You are being refined in your alignment. Now, some of you, as I mentioned before, you guys are being displaced. You're being placed in assignments that you don't feel aligned with who you are. Because see, y'all smelling y'all stuff a little bit. It's okay because you chosen and you know you're walking in a certain power. So if some of y'all are displaced and put in a homeless shelter, you going, not me, not me. Understand it's temporary. I want y'all to change your perspectives on these assignments. I want you to say, oh, okay, what I'm on assignment. I'm only here for a short time. What am I doing? Come on, Spirit, show me, guide me, clarify for me. Show me the beings or show me the purpose of why my presence is here. You have to be placed in the position where you need to be to do the assignment. Do y'all get that? So don't look for your assignments to be grand. I'm going to be on social media and I'm going to talk about, how to heal your heart after a breakup. And yeah, you can do that. You can do that, but the breakup may result in you being kicked out, homeless, or displaced. Okay? But you on assignment, nonetheless. See, these assignments now are becoming a little bit more drastic. Come a little bit more drastic because, as I said, y'all being watched. So we're better to put y'all and place y'all, but in situations where you won't be noticed. Let's hide them a little bit. Let's hide them a little bit. Even though they're now coming to the forefront, we say you coming out of hiding. That is within yourselves. You are now coming out of your shell and your hiding, stepping into your light, but you're still being strategically placed by spirit to assist and guide you in the assignments that you're doing. Okay? People are beginning to notice you. You better believe they're beginning to notice you. Even though you may not be trying to be in the spotlight, some of y'all will be catapulted into the spotlight. Okay? As you move forward in this spotlight, your shine is going to just blind people. Okay? Your light shines beyond this dimension, you guys. You got to understand your awakening here is your awakening in alternate dimensions as well. You are awakened in every step of your soul's being and awareness. You are awakened to both the light and the dark. The veil covering you is lifted. It is lifted, and you are now being seen. All right? So because you're being seen, you are going to have a little bit of difficulty now with, let's say, in deciphering the codes that are encoded within you that are now revealing to you your contractual agreement. So, because of this, some of you are being displaced, rearranged, and placed in isolation so that you can receive these encoded messages that are part of your contractual agreement that you agreed to prior to incarnating here on this planet. You guys are getting your contractual agreements. Remember, I told you a couple of Mondays back, I said your blueprints are getting reworked. They're getting reworked. They're getting the pathways are getting restructured, reorganized. The contracts are being rewritten. Now the agreements are coming to the forefront. Okay. How better to utilize you guys during this time than to place you in unforeseen, inconspicuous places and ways of being. Now you say, Dawn, you contradicting yourself. You just told us we shining bright. You're shining bright to those who can see you. Okay? Remember, everybody ain't awakened. Everybody ain't chosen. Everybody don't know you in terms of who you are. They know something a little different about you. They know that when you move, when you come in a room, the energy shifts. They know this. They know that you bring a little something different, but they don't know what it is yet. Yet. See, your choices and your decisions are going to be affecting not just generation after generation and after generation, but the spiritual realm as well. So you are a walking, living, breathing illuminator of truth. And you're hitting so many different dimensions, so many different dark spaces. You are moving and shifting things beyond any of your wildest dreams. Your steps are being ordered, you guys. Y'all know that gospel song, Order My Steps. Your steps are being ordered right now for your alignment. Stop questioning it and start trusting it. That is something that you are not or have not been wired to do, to trust. You haven't. Even if you feel alone or uncertain, you must trust the steps. Trust it. You have to trust now more than you ever have because you are not guiding or controlling the next steps of this mission. You're just not. You're an active, willing, intentional participant in it. Yeah, you are. But you must understand you've always been watched. You're going to continue to be watched. And now more than ever, since you are in a place of awareness and activation, to know this, the watching is going to be coupled with you being given divine direction. Okay? So you say, well, Dawn, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm being watched. Okay? Now, if I'm being watched, can I be protected from those things that are not for my highest good? You most absolutely can, and you shall be. You cannot walk, chosen ones, without protection. You must be protected at all costs because you are on assignment. Do you understand that? That is part of your contract. Your contract says protection must be provided. Now, what is that? Ooh, these angels here, y'all. Look at my nose. Ooh, they coming. They say, Dawn, we got you. They dealing with TikTok, baby. Them angels dealing with TikTok over there. That's what they doing. Okay, it's all right. They brought y'all over here. You must be divinely protected while you're on assignment because a lot of you still are not realizing that you are a walking, living, breathing illuminator. So what does that protection look like? Does it mean we could dodge a bullet? Somebody shoot at us, we're not going to get hit. We're going to die. Not like that. Y'all in the third dimensional realm of protection. Okay. What this protection is going to look like for you now is when you are put or possibly going to be put in situations that are not for your highest good, you're going to get a serious warning. There will be something that happens that stands out to you by way of what someone says, or it may be an actual physical representation of something that halts you in your footsteps or halts you in your space, or it may be an overwhelming feeling that literally knocks you down to where you cannot continue moving forward in what you are planning or seeking to do. The protection is going to show up for you. It has to. It has to. Do you understand that? When you are chosen and you are now activated, up until now, I'm not going to say y'all wasn't protected, but you were, but you didn't realize it. But now you're going to realize it because it's going to be very obvious to you because of where you are in your activated awareness. Okay? In case y'all didn't know, it's a war going on. It is a spiritual war going on, and the darkness is very threatened by you. There are actual things falling out of the sky, y'all, as a result of this war coming into the earthly realm. It ain't no joke. You guys are in and on the battlefield, if you will. You are disrupting so much dysfunction. You're ending so many cycles that the darkness is falling and falling fast, and they want to take it out on somebody, and they looking for y'all. They looking for y'all. They're looking for the light. Stop questioning yourselves. Stop wondering if you're doing things correctly. Stop living in a place of impatience because things aren't going the way you think they should go, because you're still holding on to the control that exists from your third dimensional self and your previous reality that you're missing the guidance and the reason for the guidance that is being placed right in front of you. Okay? Your energy is different. Your presence is different. You may not realize it, but every being around you realizes it. You are shifting, you guys. You are shifting energy because you are not walking alone. You are never walking around alone. Do you guys understand that when you walk in a room and I'm telling you, you're divinely protected and you're never alone. You're walking with an army that is increased in number and volume than you ever have before. So you're going to shift the room, not just by yourself, but because of the energetic presence and beings that are surrounded with you when you come in the room. You got to understand, chosen ones, you are given right now. You are divinely awarded an army. You are awarded a shield of protection. So you could be just oblivious to how much energy you're shifting in the room. People looking at you up and down. You ain't did nothing. People don't like you. You ain't said nothing. People don't want to be around you. And you're just being present. That's why. If their energy doesn't align with you and the army you roll with, you're going to illuminate and shift those things that they do not want to be present. Okay? You guys are representing healing and you're dismantling systems. Y'all don't understand how powerful that is to be dismantling a system just by your mere presence. Just by your presence. You're making people deal with things they don't want to face. You are not annoying and arrogant. You are aligned. Remember that you are never annoying. You are never arrogant. You are always aligned. Even when you're not trying to be aligned, you are aligned because spirit, source, your higher self is always rerouting you to your alignment, chosen one, because you have to be in alignment. You have to be. So you're always being redirected and realigned back to it because your higher self knows you'll recognize the direction when you're given it to push you and move you back to your alignment. Many have not awakened to you yet. That's okay. That's okay. You can operate like this in stealth mode. It's okay. Let the people not understand why you are causing this disruption. because they're not awakened to that yet. That's okay. We want them to not know, right? So we can continue to move like we moving. It's okay, but we got to keep you, chosen one, uplifted, encouraged, and connected. Because see, when y'all fall, if y'all start to fall, then we all fall. This is literally chosen one. This is an all for one, one for all. This is it. We all in this. We are literally in this together. So we must hold each other up. We're gonna hold each other up. That's what Dr. Dawn gonna do on Mondays. I'm gonna try to hold y'all up now. Now that spirit source, higher self say, girl, stop being scared of saying chosen one. Say it. Say it. That's what you are. That's what you're doing. That's what you came in to do. It's okay. Use your wisdom, Dawn. Use it. What you scared of? I say, ooh, I guess you're right. What I'm doing? We got to move on to the next phase of the timeline. All right? You guys are living and moving in a place of wisdom. They watching you. They watching you. You're walking, living, breathing, and reflecting divine growth and awareness. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna be felt first before y'all even open y'all mouth. People gonna feel y'all. Y'all ain't gotta say nothing. You just gotta show up. A lot of times I come on this screen with my clients. Sure, they've watched me on these videos and they got a little taste of kind of who I am and what's what. But baby, when I come on this screen, I ain't got to say nothing. I can just look at you. You can they feel a little something. They don't know. They feel a little something. You don't got to say nothing. Just let your presence speak. That's what y'all gonna do. Let your presence speak. You're gonna be felt first and then open your mouth second. Your energy will be exposing fakeness and hidden truths. They watching you. Yeah, every timeline is watching you because it's becoming difficult for darkness to hide now. If darkness can't hide on this timeline, it cannot hide on other timelines. Yeah. Your ancestors looking. The ancestors looking going, ooh, child, we got a front row seat for this one. Yeah, they say we winning. We winning now. We got it. See, some people not gonna like you because you are reflecting their suppressions, the stuff they're suppressing. You ain't even trying to do it. You wanna know why? Because it's your assignment to bring alignment. Oh, I just made that up, y'all. It's your assignment to bring alignment at all costs. At all costs. So when you come around the people and they get agitated, irritated, don't want you around, you say, ooh, I'm doing my job. Yeah, I'm making you deal with something. You dealing with something you ain't want to deal with until I came into your presence. Hey, I got it. Come on, team. High five. We doing it. We got it. Uh-huh. That's how we doing it. Yeah. I love that. You say t-shirt. That is t-shirt, huh? I love it. Something I want y'all to do though. I need you all to do this, chosen ones. You must protect your frequency. I want y'all to do it. See, especially if you're on assignment or you're some type of spiritual practitioner, you must protect your frequency because y'all got to realize we're on the clock all day, all night. We don't punch out. We never punch out. So our frequency is always being used and absorbed by the quantum field. So we must protect our frequency at all costs. I said protect it, not keep it high. I didn't say y'all had to walk around being high frequency all day, all night. I didn't say that. I said protect it. There's a difference. See, understand Dr. Dawn will never tell you, I want you to be high vibe all the time. I don't care what happens. I don't care if your dog die. I don't care if you lose $10,000. I don't care if you want stay high vibe, stay high vibe. No, I'm gonna tell you to have the experience, feel how you need to feel. But then I'm gonna say counterbalance it with a little positivity. So you can keep your frequency up. You can protect your frequency from all of the experiences that come your way as a result of being here on planet Earth. Y'all gonna protect it. Many of you are in awareness when your frequency drops. You're in awareness when it goes up. But are you in awareness when you're having some back and forth kind of glitches, I like to say, in frequency? Yeah. That happens a lot because we usually stay in reaction and resistance mode most of the time. We're always reacting and we're usually trying to resist the emotions or feelings that come with that reaction. We're doing that all day long. React, resist, react, resist. And it keeps us on like this ping pong table of emotions and feelings and frequencies back and forth, back and forth. Can you guys see the positive in any and everything at all times? I don't care what it is. If you had a heart attack right now, can you see the positivity in it? If you lost $1 million today, can you see the positivity in it? If someone close to you passes away, can you see the positivity in it? If you cannot see the positivity in all these things that you would consider not positive, you got chosen ones. You got a little bit more to go. Got a little bit more to go. And source is going to get you to that point where you can. And so a lot of you are displaced and being kind of in isolation till you get to that point where you see the positive in everything, because nothing that happens down here is ever meant to be anything but positive. Never meant to be anything but something to get you in remembrance of who you are. So until you get there, I'm still evolving, or I'm still remembering. I'm still remembering who I am. Okay. I want a lot of you, or whoever's on this live right now, I want you to take a moment. I want y'all to tell me how your body feels in this moment. What thoughts you're having. How many pains or discomfort are you feeling? Where are they? What are these thoughts? What are these thoughts? Because right now, y'all don't realize it, but you're sending out a signal right now. You're sending out a signal. You're always transmitting a signal, chosen ones, always transmitting a signal. So it is very imperative that you stay in awareness of how you're feeling in every moment and where your thoughts are, what you're thinking. Because that signal that you send out is powerful. The more that we awaken and step into our awareness of our specific purposes and why we're here, the more signals we're sending out. So think about the thoughts. I told my spirit team, I said, hey, I got to get ready for Mystical Monday. They said, Dawn, you still going by Mystical Monday? I said, what you mean still going by it? They say, you're still naming your series, Mystical Monday. I said, well, yeah, that's my thing. Everybody knows me, from Mystical Monday. But they said, no, we're not saying that. But you've shifted in your awareness. I said, what? They said, you now realize that you're not mystical, you're quantum. Being mystical is just a part of the experience that you've had in the quantum field. I said, well, I know that, but I like being mystical. They said, but you've evolved beyond spiritual mystery. Because see, that's what mystical means. Spiritual, the mystery of spirituality. They say, girl, you passed that about 2 timelines back. So then look, I had another spirit guide that said, but it's okay because there are going to be some that are just getting to the place of mysticality that are going to need it. See, baby, my spirit guys, look, they do like this. They ain't fighting. They ain't fighting. But you got to realize they are a representation and reflection of me. So they're giving me both reflective views so I can stay in my place of alignment. See how that works? And keep moving myself forward on my assignment. So I said, yes, I am aware. I am quantum. But in my soul's journey and imprint, I am mystical as well. So I choose to still carry that name. So my spirit, I say, okay, all right, girl. Long as you're in awareness. See, what did I just tell y'all? We stay in reaction and resistance mode all day. React, resist, react, resist. I just gave y'all an example. I just did it with that earlier today. React and resist. And then I had to bring it to that place of balance. Positivity and balance. That's how y'all do it. That's how you do it, chosen ones. That's how you protect your frequency. Mm. Now, the quantum field responds to your signal and not your words. I just gave y'all a good example. I gave my client that example today. She's like, Dr. Dawn, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm looking for the signs. I'm following them. I'm da 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 da, and nothing's happening. And blah. I said, girl, child, listen to what you're saying. Listen to the energy you putting out. Baby, your words not matching the energy that you're talking about. You got it, just not doing it. This will always result in an opposite signal being sent out to the universe. It causes your energy to fight with each other, and it causes inner conflict, and you guys will stay in a loop. Learning to maintain a united energy field is the only way you guys can contribute to what appears in your present awareness. Y'all got to be an observer of your vibration and frequency at all times. You must do as I just gave you an example of: stop, listen to where you are, and become aware of where you are in that moment. See the positive in it, and then allow yourself to maintain a united energy field. I had two spirit guides. We united in the end, didn't we? Frequency saved, frequency aligned. Yeah. All right. Now you say, Dawn, we doing all this. We getting our we know we're being watched. We're protecting our frequencies. We're doing these assignments. You say in the title of this, something unexplainable is coming my way. You say, what is it? Because I want to know. First of all, did y'all hear the title? It said unexplainable. So I can't explain it. Right? Right. But I can give you a little insight into you now sensing things that don't have an explanation as to why they're happening, what they are, or what it means. I'm going to say this. Y'all are not alone. You're not alone. Sensing presences is going to be on the uprise for you. Sensing presences of beings and things that you cannot see is now going to be at an all-time high. You are not alone. You're going to be guided to sit alone for shielding and for your protection. Let's talk about that. Why am I going to be asked to sit alone, Dawn, if I need to be shielded and protected? And you're saying presences are going to be around me and I'm never alone. Let me tell you why. When you feel or sense that there is something, someone, entity, energy, being around you, get somewhere and sit down. This is time for you to have a one-on-one consultation. It's time for your protectors that are shielding, guarding, and making sure you are in divine covering to be with you. And it's time for a conference. You say, who am I conferencing with? Well, for many of you, you will be conferencing with beings that are coming through a portal and a timeline to speak to you directly in the presence of your protected, shielded team. It's time. It's time. You say, what's this going to look like? It's going to look like you being still. In some instances, it may look like you talking to yourself, or it may look like you having a conversation in your head. We know that as telepathy. You may see images in your head. You may see actual energetic images in your presence. See, I had a whole conversation with a being last week. Saw the being in my mind's eye, but in my presence, it looked like dust particles falling in front of me. Just dust. Looked like dust was falling from the ceiling, something like that. But that was energy. That was energy. had the conversation. I wasn't in fear. I wasn't afraid. I had a whole team around me that was gatekeeping this. That's what they're doing. They're gatekeeping. They're allowing beings to step in, step out, to talk to you guys directly. These beings are directly connected with your evolution, your remembering, your encoding or decoding of information that you're receiving, and your role in the time to come. See, we're going through a dry run of this communicating with beings because there's going to come a time where you got to get intentional with doing it. So right now it's time to get you acclimated and a little warmed up to the idea. Okay? Because chosen ones, please know and understand, you will be aware of what's coming before the masses. Ain't no more news. We don't do that. Chosen ones don't do the news. We don't do that. That's not how we get our information. You're being prepared for how to hold this information that is being given to you and share it when needed. Let me say that one more time. The unexplainable is coming. You won't be able to explain it. You won't be able to describe how you got the information. It's going to manifest and happen to you guys in the way that is aligned with your blueprint, your soul's purpose, and where you are in terms of your contractual agreement. You better get used to the staring. Get used to people staring at you, because as we enlighten and get more, should I say, connected to beyond, the stares and the chatter are going to increase with you. You're not going to see it. You're not going to understand it. But those around you and outside of you will see it. You're never going to be able to blend in with anyone in the crowds. You definitely ain't going to be able to blend in with your family. Y'all just know that. You're not going to do it. You're always going to stand out. Get used to it now. Get very, very used to it. And now that you're going to have these beings coming to connect with you and have these one-on-one conferences with you in the presence of your team, your divine team that is protecting and shielding you, you're going to be more standoutish, if you will. You guys are being chased by the higher realms. Don't that sound different? Usually you chased by a lower dimensional, baby. You're going to be chased by the higher realms, baby. All the higher dimensional beings of light, they're coming to prepare you. They all want to work with you during this time. You got more than enough assistance and help coming your way. Okay? Because you're going to be called to places and you're not going to be understanding why. You're going to be shown, or you're going to be prepared for how to maintain peace during times of chaos. Because remember, what did I just tell you? You're going to know what's coming before the collective. And so with that is going to also come the ability to maintain peace. To maintain peace despite chaos that will erupt. So again, this goes back to what I talked to you guys about in the beginning of this video, about how you're being displaced and placed in places you don't even think make sense. And you like, why am I here? Whatever. Because you chosen ones can't have as much attachment to outcomes and control and fear and like the masses. You can't. So let's get it out the way now. You're getting put in positions now to get it over with. Get it out the way. But know that it's a temporary assignment, because it's preparing you. It's preparing you. You're being watched. You're being protected. You're being followed, and you're being guided. And you ain't going to know the destination or where you're going. How about that? Stop ignoring the nudges. Those nudges are instructions. The time is here for you to trust. You have this marking on you that is going to move you in different and difficult directions, but you must trust and you must understand you are always on assignment. Everything is divinely connected and moving you in the direction of your purpose, of why you came here. These beings that are here protecting and shielding you are also guiding you. They're giving you the nudges. They're giving you the instructions. Trust them. Trust the instructions. This is an attachment that we have to a conditioned belief system that we must see it to believe it, to know it. If you're still holding on to that, if you're still holding on to that, then you're going to be placed in positions to assist you with detaching from that. You're chosen. You said, I can do it. You said, I'm up for it. So allow it to unfold the way that it is being laid out for you. Don't worry about if things are happening to you that you don't have an explanation for. That's old for you because you know that it's something supernatural, something bigger than you, something happening that your human mind is not supposed to understand because you're not human. You're not, at least not first. So get used to these things happening. No more confirmations. You all have outgrown confirmations. You're so in touch with source right now. You're so aligned and activated, and your codes are so activated now that confirmation is not really something you need because you'll see it before you get the confirmation. It's just about you being in an awareness of the instructions and the guidance and the confirmations that come to you spontaneously, that you don't even have to worry or be concerned with that anymore. Okay, let me take some of these questions because y'all have put so much and I have not answered and said anything to anybody. Um, Plenty of synchronicities. Yes. Stephanie says, let's say this was a test week for me to listen to my intuition and not let my heart get in the way. Had to say no to a specific person that represents my old life and not for my highest good. Past. Excellent. I love how we use it and put it in terms of a test. And that's okay because that's how we understand it to be. But it's always just a one more go around of your subconscious bringing up some of the old stuff and saying it's still a little piece of it here and maybe it's going to remain, but let's see if the response is different this time. And so we will still carry imprinted remembrances of some of our experiences, I think, with us as long as we're here. It's just the responses that we give them. Are we going to react and resist, or are we going to change it up a little bit? Yeah, and be more aligned. Stephanie also says, I can feel my ancestors all over today. While you're spot on, Dr. Dawn. Good, excellent, love it. D. Smitty says, talk to me. Yes, we talking, we talking. TJW, always right on time. I was just reminded to let go of control and had to snap out of it. It's a very difficult thing for most of us humans to do because it is part of the program. From the time we come out of the womb, we are controlled in terms of when we eat, when we sleep, how we do things. Like, it just keeps going on and on and on and on. So it's a very difficult, it's a very it's a part of the simulated process that just gets us. It's one that they put in that is very effective, I should say. I just went through a situation last night. Okay, good. I feel that on my job. I am in a alignment. Loss of tears today. Thank you for this message. I needed this. transmission. Of course, look, you're all, if it's not me, you guys, you'll always be guided. Remember, you're chosen. You're always shielded and protected. And I told you that comes in so many forms. That shielding and protecting may come in the form of guiding you to somewhere where you get clarity, encouragement, comfort, and relief. That's part of the protection. You're going to be shielded and protected in various different ways. It's part of your contract. Part of it. It's your assignment to be in alignment. Yep. Your family gives you a hard time all the time. No, they don't, Guadalupe, because your family is just a reflection of you. If that reflection or part of you no longer exists, they can't give you a hard time. They can't. Remember, that's what we talked about in the beginning. They can't disrupt your frequency because you see the positivity in what they're doing. You can see it. Don't let them give you a hard time. See beyond it. Such a calming peace right now. Good. Headaches and feeling like I'm letting go of a lot of disappointment and sadness, but I know I'm alchemizing this pain and emotion, so I'm happy and excited in the inside. Sounds bipolar. Yeah, you will sound, if you when you go through this, chosen ones, you'll feel like you're bipolar, schizophrenic, manic. You'll feel all of that. You'll feel all of that, but then you'll bring yourself right on back and say, "Oh, wait a minute, let me get back. Let me snap back into it. Let me snap back into it and recognize it for what it is." Um, let's see. Thought came in of not being with my hubby much longer. Moving into the future, felt tightening around my heart. Moving downward into the solar plexus and sacral energies. So that was part from the exercise I had you guys do to kind of put yourself in an awareness of where you were emotionally and physically in the moment. That's how you keep your frequency, you guys, together. That's how you keep the frequency, how you protect your frequency. Always connecting with your physical and emotional body in every moment. In every moment. Be the neutral observer and compassionate witness. Being mind oriented, manifest what you don't want. Being heart centered, manifest your heart's desires. Yeah, you guys, okay. You guys got a lot going on over here in the chat. I love it. Let's see. TJW says, I know the markings are energetic, but I recently got a tattoo a week ago to symbolize my spiritual journey, and placement I chose was meant to be seen versus covered. Wow. Okay. Good. Everything that you do is energetically driven. Externally, it's always driven from internally. So that's good. That's good. You are saying to yourself, it's time to come out, time to be seen. Excellent. Let's see. Sage Page says, my mother who abused me as a child is having health issues, and my spirit said, go to her in spirit only. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's a good example, chosen ones. Her spirit said, look, go in spirit only. You ain't got to be there physically. Say, no, 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 wait. That's that older version of you that says, oh, if I don't go, people gonna talk about me or say I'm wrong. Or oh, if I don't go, I might regret. Oh, if I but then that spirit part of her said, wait a minute, you can be there. You can be there. You do realize you can be there energetically, spiritually, through your spirit body. Go ahead and take yourself there through that way. If you feel as if it's going to cause you disruption and misalignment, don't go physically. Y'all gonna find yourselves doing that a lot now. You're gonna start loving, encouraging, and being there from a distance with people and beings. Because y'all gonna realize the physical presence is not always needed. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know, again, I gotta keep emphasizing this. The unexplainable is coming. I gotta keep telling y'all that. Because a lot of chosen ones, we talk a lot about the planet shifting, we talk a lot about events that are coming, but we don't talk about the interactions that are getting ready to take place as it relates to us communicating more with the realm that you can't see. We touch on it, we hit on it, but now we got to get on it. We got to get on it. Yeah. If this information is resonating with you guys, please click the like button. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to give you guys a couple of announcements. I see Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me get this, Helena. Keep going back and forth from sleeping 1 or no hours and being up with sometimes full energy to sleeping through the night and napping during the day, being very tired. Is this part of the shift? Absolutely, it is. Sleep cycles have been being disrupted for some time now. A lot of us are existing on less sleep now. Most of us, not everybody. Some people are still having those disruptions, but we are moving in a way that is saying that our physical avatars now are not requiring as much sleep. And then when we do sleep, it's not at the night in nighttime. In nighttime, we're usually up now. So the moon cycle is doing some different things for us now. Energetically, we're getting a lot of our downloads and information and our quantum enhancements during the night. So a lot of us are awake during this time, getting it, tuning into it, tapping into it, using it to our advantage. I know I do. I'm usually more in connection with spirit during the night. And then during the day, I'm napping here and there, here and there. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, okay. I want to also let you guys know before I forget, I am actually going to be beginning my classes again really soon. We just finished up a series. Now I'm going to be restarting the series starting July 15th. You guys, there's a free step one class, intuitive guidance class. It is an introduction to you recognizing what intuition is, what your intuition looks like, how you can differentiate between your intuition and your ego. And that class is free. That is step one class. It meets 3 times, 3 Tuesdays in a row. It is free. Go to my website on www.discoveringyourinnerlight.com. I think you'll enjoy it. And again, it's free. So what does it hurt, right? The step two class will be offered August 5th through September 2nd. That's a little bit different. It is the psychic development class. It is for those individuals who want to tap into their intuition and they want to learn how to enhance their psychic abilities through and determine what their gifts are and abilities and enhance them. That class includes being able to do a couple of readings, getting your fingers and feet wet, and seeing how well you can read other people, whether you're doing it as a profession or for fun or just for everyday life. Step two class starts August 5th through September 2nd. All of the details are on the website. Step three class, Beyond the Veil. That gets a little bit more into channeling and connecting with ancestors, being divine beings of light, deceased loved ones, beings beyond the veil, channeling and connecting with them in step three. That class is usually for people who you don't have to take all the classes, you don't have to take them in order. You do whatever you feel you need. However, for step three, those individuals are usually people I've had in either my step one or step two class and are a little bit more familiar with connecting with beings beyond the veil, or just the entire process of using your skills and abilities energetically to connect with beings. Okay, so go to my website www.discoveringyourinnerlight. Each class currently, except for step one because it's free, step two and step three have a promo code, as you can see on the screen. Promo code for step two is psychic, and the promo code for step three is divine, all caps. Make sure you use this if you're interested in the classes and scheduling or getting in the classes. My classes are always small and intimate. I don't like more than 5 people because I'm very hands-on with my class and it's very intimate. And so for that reason, I like to keep it very small, very small. That's why these classes are continuously in rotation because I only take 5 people at a time. Okay. So make sure you guys get on over there. Get on over there to my website, discoveringyourinnerlight.com. Check them out. I would love to have you guys. I said that wrong. Step one class I offer, I allow a lot of people because that's a little different. That's more informational. But step two and step three, it's usually 5 people in those classes. They're a little bit more advanced. Okay. Let me get this off the screen. All right. Okay, sleep schedule is all over the place, little to no sleep. Yep, but you're still surviving and probably doing quite well, thriving, because we don't need as much sleep as we used to. All right. Any more questions about tonight's topic? I'm going to be so interested in seeing how many of you are recognizing when your protective team is guiding and encouraging you to sit down and be still so you can have these conferences. Yeah, we're going to get these conferences going. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to being the messenger to share this with you guys because look, they ain't want me to let TikTok know. See, that's when you know you're doing it right, y'all. When you start getting blocked and people start taking your stuff down, you know you hit it. You know you hit it. And you know you are aligning with the plans for the divine light. All right. Y'all have been excellent. Y'all have been excellent. You guys have been great. I appreciate you guys as always showing up every Monday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I appreciate all of your support, all of your feedback that I get outside of this. I appreciate all of the compliments, all of the, you guys are just great. I cannot ask for a better group of beings to have aligned with in this lifetime. I can't say nothing else. You are so welcome, so welcome, so welcome. I will see you guys next Monday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at Discovering Your Inner Light. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Y'all get on over to that website and check out them classes. I will see you next time. Bye bye.